Ladies and gentlemen, we're certainly glad to be here tonight.
Welcome to the Moon Men Podcast.
Don't be afraid.
A little escapade of mine involving a couple of planets which shall be nameless.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm going to dedicate this episode to the start of summer because I realized on my way over here, you know how I have to drive by that school?
Yeah.
It was like dead right now because it's a different time of day, but it made me realize summer is on the horizon.
It is.
Summer is here.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I missed that last summer, like that last school day before summer.
I know that feeling you get.
Yeah.
I got to re-experience it with my siblings because two of my siblings are going to summer. One of them just graduated high school.
Oh yeah, did you hit on the teacher?
That's next week.
Oh, okay.
For those of you that don't know, my sister's trying to hook me up with her teacher, who I just found out is like 33 years old.
Oh, that's as old as the.
But it's the 10-year gap we are talking about. Okay, I might be comfortable with it. Rob helped me open up to the idea, so I might have some stories in a couple of weeks. Anyways, I'm excited for summer, and I got to re-experience that last day feeling of like summer coming through them, because I'm on when's your last day, and they're it's today. Actually, today that we're recording is their last day, and they're both done. And I'm like, damn, like I feel like I'm going into summer. I'm like, one more day, baby.
Oh fuck.
You good?
Yes, I'm good.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for the summer festivities. You and I are going to that Logic concert. Like,
oh yeah, I was gonna show you the seats.
Oh yeah, let me see it real quick.
Now?
Yeah, well, fuck it.
We're in the middle of a show.
Who gives a shit? Let me see the seats.
I give a shit. Let me see.
I give a shit, but let me pull it up real quick.
Should I pause it?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna. I hate that I have to say this every time, but I'm gonna edit it so that it sounds good. I promise I'll stop saying that when you fucking stop asking me.
Can't help but feel. Yo, I showed Tevin a John Cena song and he loves it.
Tevin?
You idiot.
Why'd you say Tevin?
I said Devin.
Yeah, fucking this motherfucker tricked me. We were listening to songs right now, right? We were showing each other some songs, and then he started playing this song. I'm listening to the beat. It's like a lo-fi rap song. I'm like, yo, this is kind of good. I'm moving my head to the beat. I'm like, this is really good. I'm all, who is this? He's all, big ass smile on his face. He's all, John Cena. And I'm all, huh? He's all, John Cena.
You can't see me.
And I just walked out. And then he pulled me.
I'm gonna send it to you later.
Wait. So we're section 304?
Well, just move around. Like, click on each row to see.
Yeah. But what section are we in? 304?
I haven't got the tickets.
Oh,
I'm showing you like where you want to sit, so I could get the tickets.
I would just say center. Let's go cheap. I've already seen them. You've already seen them. We're not big fan of the set list.
True.
We don't need to go on the pit.
That's true.
It's not like he's gonna.
No, I don't want to go on the pit, but I mean like the seats behind the pit.
Oh, like okay, row 3. Let's see. That's a lot.
How much is it?
Row 3 is about 150 each.
Okay, the one behind that.
Row 2, or yeah, sorry. So it's 1 to 10. Those are the first rows, and then it's 201. So I'm just gonna call it row 2. Row 2 is about $50 each, and then row 3 is about $20 each.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you're down with row 2, I'm down with row 2. 45, 50 each, and then if you go to certain sections, like if you go to the top of it, you go to 150.
Okay.
So if we're in the back of section 2, we should be good.
Well, I wonder how the venue is. I wonder if it's like slanted.
It probably is. Well, what's the venue? Does it say?
The Phoenix something.
It's in Phoenix?
Yeah. Oh,
Juicy J's coming. Financial Theater. Oh, okay. So it's kind of similar to
the Van Buren.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's pretty similar to the Van Buren. There's gonna be seats, kind of like the hell are those things called? Stadium, not a stadium, an outdoor. What the fuck are they called?
Arizona Financial Theater.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's the type
like the
Amphitheater.
Yeah, like the
There we
amphitheater
go.
here? Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the amphitheater. So, yeah, I would say 204 row whatever, all the way in the back.
Yeah, it's like this look.
Yeah, that looks tight.
I want to be up here. I wouldn't mind being up here.
Well, those rows right there, that's section 101, so we would be at the top, I think.
Hopefully.
Well, check, because row 303 might be the top. 202 might be the mid.
Okay.
But, I mean, whatever, bro. 202 might be
If we
top.
sit right here, I wouldn't mind.
I'm just down to go.
Yeah.
Like, just... We didn't go to the Vinylverse tour together.
I'm glad I didn't go.
You should have went. The set list was
I
amazing.
didn't like the set list.
What do you mean? The set list was good. Aside from like 2 songs, every song on there was a fucking banger. He played Homicide. He played Fade Away. He played Gang Related. I think he played 100 Miles and Running. No, he didn't. He played... Sorry, we're geeking out about Logic right now. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Moonman Podcast. I'm Devin, with your host, Eddie. We're just gonna continue on. He played Fade Away. He played 100 Miles. He played Icy. He played Homicide.
Oh, you lost my Icy.
What do you mean? You don't like Icy?
I just hate a lot of the songs from that project.
I know, but Icy's good.
No, it's not.
I think he played Confession.
I'm Icy.
It was
I'm
good.
free.
It was a bop. I thought
I'm
it
a
was,
bad motherfucker. The fuck?
I'm me. It's a good ass song. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking up the set list.
The way
now.
he says it too, when he makes his voice all high, like I liked it. I liked it. But I'm not gonna lie, the set list for this tour seems a little.
Yeah,
mid.
it's a little bad.
It's a little bad. He doesn't even have like. I wish he would do like.
Okay, so I looked up the set list. He played Grandpa's Spaceship, the opener.
Oh no!
No. From your concert.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
I don't remember Grandpa's
44
Spaceship.
more.
Yeah, 44 more.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Overnight.
Yeah.
Killing Spree.
Yeah.
Contra.
I don't remember Contra.
Fade Away.
Yes.
Headlock. I don't know what that is.
No.
What's up? What's up?
No.
Warm it up.
Warm it up. Yeah. That one was hard to keep up to at the fucking concert. I'm not gonna lie. I have Homicide down, but Warm It Up, it just like when Young Sinatra comes out, he starts doing the.
Oh
It's
wait, no.
hard to
I think
keep
I was
up.
looking at the wrong date.
It doesn't matter, okay? The set list for this upcoming concert, the College Park tour, is kind of mid.
Yeah.
So let's just get let's just get some decent seats.
Yeah,
and go
decent seats,
together.
cheap, and then yeah.
And thank you by the way for buying the tickets. I appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
It was cool.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's gonna be our first concert together, technically.
Technically. What do you mean technically?
We've never been to a concert together.
But why you say technically? It's just
Because just in case we did and I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Did
No, I don't think we did.
like even at the fair?
No, we didn't. We didn't go. Yeah, it's our first concert.
It's gonna be our first concert. Let's fucking go. This is gonna be tight. I promise I won't get crazy.
All I know is that he better rap louder than you because whenever you rap, it annoys the shit out of me.
He raps louder. You couldn't even hear me or Bianca when we went to his concert.
Or I hate that Logic does that. Like I hate the way Logic performs.
What do you mean?
Like he doesn't act hype.
Mm-hmm. His old concerts he used to.
Yeah.
Like 2016 Logic, like the videos from those concerts, he's jumping around, he's getting crazy. Now, he kind of just walks back and
Yeah.
forth. You know? Is that what you mean when he's like being an asshole now?
Yeah, like he says he doesn't care.
Well, I mean, he doesn't. And isn't that a good mentality to have?
No. Well, yes and no.
I guess it's the way he says it. Because it kind of, I get what you mean. Because sometimes I'll see like a clip with his little green screen that he does now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll be saying something and I'm just like, ugh. And I kind of scroll.
He's cringy like people used to say.
Now he's
like
acting
now
cringy.
I'm starting to see it.
Before, it was just you got to understand the personality. Now it's kind of like he's playing into the cringiness.
Yeah.
A little bit. And I noticed that people don't take his music seriously anymore.
No. Ever since someone called him out saying he's biracial in every other song.
No. More before that, because even then he was getting all the biracial hate like 2017, 2018, but he was still semi-respected for his music, right? People thought that he had the ability to like keep up with the GOATs.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he wasn't in the conversation, he wasn't like let's just say G-Eazy, for example, who never got talked about, right? Because I don't remember anybody talking about G-Eazy at that time. So he was still in the conversation. He was still making good music. But now, like, most people aren't even listening to his music. What, College Park did, like, 18,000 first week?
Yeah, but I was re-listening to College Park this morning. Dude, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I like it. I don't like the fucking skits. He has a skit at the end of every single song.
Yeah.
Every song.
Like the first song, he changed his voice up again, and it just turned me off completely.
No, Cruising Through the Universe is cool. I like the atmosphere he's creating. I like the aesthetic he's painting. But the fucking skits ruin it for me, man. Because then I think it's Thalia, or I don't know who this bitch is, but she comes in at the end and she's
Oh, it's not Thalia, it's Lucy Rose.
I know it's Lucy Rose, but who's she supposed to be?
Oh, okay, yeah. She's just a narrator.
Well, then fucking Lucy comes in and she's all, and Logic, with blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I know the story.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, okay, when I was in Vegas, we went to this magic show. We went to Shin Lin's magic show. If you guys... Hold on, let this fucking jet pass. Cruising through. This is a long ass fucking jet. Come on.
It's multiple ones.
Oh my god, they got like a.
Okay, I think we're good.
Shout out to all our friends in the military. I fucking hate you guys. These jets reminded me of them and just reminded me of all the bad shit they do. So fuck you guys. Okay, so when I went to Vegas, we went to a magic show. Shin Lin Magic Show. If you guys are ever in Vegas, you want a cheap magic show with good tricks, go to Shin Lin. Really good. But the thing that kind of annoyed me about his performance, like I could understand it, but the entire thing was him telling his life story and then doing magic in between that, right? So as like a first-time viewer, it was fine. Watching his life story... seeing the whole dramatic display and him talking about how he might never do magic again. All of that was fine because I barely knew his story. Logic, on the other hand, has been around for what?
10 years?
15 years almost. Mm-hmm. And has been telling his story the entire time, has said it on countless interviews, countless songs, wrote a book about it, and then now decided to make an album about his story on how he became a rapper and then ended up making this album.
Well, no, it's about his first performance.
No, it's about him, like, yeah, it's about his first concert or whatever. But it's like his up-and-coming story. Like, we haven't heard it 30 fucking times already. And then on top of that, he's making decent songs, like, better than the songs that he made on Vinyl Days. Mm-hmm. But every song has the fucking skit at the end. Like, I love, what is it? Gaithersburg Freestyle?
The one with C. Castro, Big Lambo.
Yeah, I like Gaithersburg Freestyle. I like Self-Medication. I love Red Pill 7. That one's a really good song.
I thought that was 6.
I'm pretty sure it's 7. Anyways, I love Red Pill. I love most of the songs on there. I'm not a big fan of Incipio or I think it's Upgrade 2. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's the one that he sampled and released as a single. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull it up here. We should have pulled this up before we started talking about it. Wake Up.
Wake Up, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Wake Up. I'm not a big fan of Incipio. And then Paradise 2 is all right. I'm not a big fan of it. Ayo kind of sucks. And Light Years, whatever. But overall, it's like a decent album, right? It's like a solid 6.
I'm looking through it. The only songs I actually like, Lightsabers, Clone Wars 3, Red Pill, Self-Medication, and Village Slum, and High Life.
Village Slum. I hate High Life. I don't like High Life. You think I would because it's like a stoner anthem. I can't get behind it. I don't like it at all.
It's not the Logic sound, that's why.
It's not the Logic sound, and it's not like an organic indie sound. You know what I mean? Like, say what you want about...
It reminds me of, what's his name? Kyle? I Spy? Like that vibe?
Oh, kind of. But that's not Logic's lane.
Yeah.
Like, you could say what you want about somebody like Post Malone or MGK because they switched to different genres of music, but at least when they did it, it sounded good. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I know a lot of people were mad at MGK specifically for switching to rock for a little while, but And a lot of people in the rock scene were saying that they don't like his music. But me personally, I thought his rock stuff was really good. And
But
I'm
you're
not
biased.
I'm not that biased because at first when I heard it, I was like, this is stupid. Then I listened to the album like 4 or 5 different times at work, and I continued to listen to it. And I was like, you know what? This is actually way better than I gave it credit for. I came around. His second album, I'm not a big fan of. But, and although I don't like Post Malone that much as an artist, like I don't listen to his music that much, I can appreciate that what he's doing right now, he's really good at. Hence why he's one of the biggest artists in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Logic, on the other hand, I don't think has the creative ability to get into this lane just yet. Like, he has to experiment with it more. Because he practiced for years before he became a rapper. And then when he did, a lot of people were saying he still needed a lot more to grow as a rapper. Right? He never reached his full potential as a rapper.
I feel like he's just lazy now.
And then now he's making this music that he hasn't experimented with and he hasn't like got a good handle of, and he's releasing basically half-baked music. And he hasn't put in the time or effort that he did before he became a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Like, No Pressure is his best work because he actually took time.
Mm-hmm. And he actually like sat down and wrote out every fucking line. Like, to me, more than anything, I'm still listening to No Pressure and The Incredible True Story. I'm listening to his mixtapes and I'm listening to Under Pressure, you know? I don't really listen to Confessions anymore. I don't listen to Everybody. I don't listen to Bobby Tarantino 2. I don't listen to most of the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. No Pressure's really good, though.
No Pressure is his last good album. He's, like I said, he's lazy. Like, it's something about Logic, it doesn't hit the same.
Vinyl Days is good, but it's just there's too many mid songs and too many skits.
Yeah. No, the thing that turned me off about Vinyl Days was the DJ. What was the name?
DJ Premier.
Yeah. He always had his tag on there.
The tag is you can kind of get over it though.
No, it was like in every other song. Just like the skit, it was in every other song.
Yeah, but you're paying attention to the tag too much. Like, a tag's just a tag. It's there for 2 seconds. It might come up 3
Like,
or 4
look at
times.
DJ Khaled. Every song.
Yeah, but like I don't notice it on every fucking song.
How can't you? It's the first thing you hear.
It's the tag. I don't pay attention to it as much.
Oh.
You know, like Ronnie's tag.
Who?
The Oh My God Ronnie. That tag. What the hell's his name? Ronnie J. I'm pretty sure it's the producer.
I don't listen to that stuff enough to.
He's super popular. He produced the Godzilla beat. I think it was him. He produced the Rap Devil beat. He produced a bunch of beats for Eminem, MGK, Juice WRLD. But he's a very, 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 very popular producer. His tag is really good. Every fucking time it comes on, I say it with the tag because I like his tag a lot. It's probably the
Just
greatest.
like the Metro Boomin tag. That was annoying.
That one's annoying. Yeah. Who's the producer that has the best tag, you think?
Nobody. I hate when they put their own tags in it. In the
Who's
songs.
the best producer?
Dr. Dre.
I'm going to say Kanye.
Or
Or-
Kanye.
Yeah, I think it might be Kanye or who produced the Logic's No Pressure?
No ID.
No ID. He's a really good producer too.
I think that's why I like No ID, because he doesn't have a tag.
Maybe. He has a sound.
Yeah, he has
Good-
a sound but not a tag.
Good producers have a sound. Like Dr. Dre, No ID, Kanye, they all have sounds. You hear it and you're like, that's a Dr. Dre beat. Timberland too.
And John
Oof.
Bellion. John Bellion is a badass producer.
John Bellion is a great producer. I think he's a better producer than he is singer, in
Yeah.
my opinion. But to me, the issue with John Bellion is that a lot of his songs end up sounding the same.
Yeah. Like he has a song, he made a song for Justin Bieber. Sounds like a song that he could sing on his old projects.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like Six, the guy who usually does Logic's beats.
He got lazy too.
He got lazy, and a lot of his songs, especially during like 2016 to 2018, all sounded the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, when I heard, what was it, Overnight for the first time, I was so disappointed by that song.
No, I like that song.
It's an all right song just because everything else around that time was trash.
True.
But like if you put Overnight next to 5 a.m., 5 a.m. is going to win.
Yeah.
Overnight next to All I Do is winning.
Yeah.
You know? And I was so disappointed by that because I started to realize that he was getting lazy. And I feel like music itself is getting lazy.
I think the problem is that Logic lives with his team.
That too, yeah. It's Logic lives with his team and he doesn't experiment correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, he just kind of does something and thinks it's the best version
He's
of itself.
impulsive.
He's impulsive, yeah. He's just releasing shit without
Yeah.
really quality checking it,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
the song he's gonna release tonight, I don't think it's gonna be good.
oh no, I don't think so either. It'd be kind of a
farted.
shocker. Even some of the features he was doing just kind of seemed lazy. More fucking jets. We'll be right back.
Yeah, like the features he had with
Wait. We're back.
the features he had with
I don't know.
Trippy Red. With Trippy Red, I didn't like it.
Oh my god, that song fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And then the one that he had recently, I forgot who the artist is, but it's called Tanaka.
Oh yeah.
At first I thought the song was good, right? I thought his verse was pretty good. But the beat is so annoying, and I hate the main rapper's voice, and I don't like the way Logic did his style. I just hate it. I stopped listening to it. I unliked it and everything. And like the Perfect remix that he did with Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah. That
terrible.
sucked.
He didn't redo his verse at all.
If I heard the original Perfect and that Perfect, the original Perfect.
The
would be-
original Perfect
Even though I
blows you
hate
away.
it, I hate that song.
You hate Perfect?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You know, the very first time I heard it, I was at work. And I was just minding my business listening to his new album, right? This is back when I worked at Coke. I was in the warehouse. And that part came on where he starts rhyming all the words together. And to me, it kind of like, I did a visualization in my head, and I could see the words like falling into the next word. And I was just so blown away. I was like, what the fuck? And I remember I paused.
I feel like I have to re-listen to the whole album again.
Dude, you have to. Like, right now, after I leave, you good?
Yeah.
Lay down, make your room dark, throw on the record, and just live in the world.
The only part I like from that song is when he's like perfect, and then it ends.
No, my flow increase. Wait, how does it go? It goes crease, lease, beast, east, cease, and it just goes down like that. And when I heard that, it just
Fuck, I feel like putting that album on now.
blew my mind. You want to take a quick song break? Let's do a
No,
song
no,
break.
the album, the whole album.
The whole album?
Yeah.
We'll put it on after I leave. Well, I'll listen to the first song with you because that fucking intro is
Yeah.
so good. Oh my god, that's the most perfect intro to an album ever.
Welcome to the No Pressure Program. Boom.
Yeah, and then it goes in doon doon ting. Oh, it's so good. If you guys don't know, we love Logic, and we obviously got inspiration for our intro from No Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as good as No IDs.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's so
Wait,
fucking good.
Then I think we gotta move on from fucking Logic. We've been talking about him for 25 minutes.
Okay. But that intro to me is like the perfect intro to any album.
Yeah, to any. Well, no, I also like the.
Well, not any album, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
The Incredible True Story intro is still my favorite though.
it's all right. The whole build-up's annoying. I really like the intro to Everybody, despite not listening to the album that much. Even No Pressure has, or Under Pressure has a good.
I forgot how that started. Oh no, it was a piano.
Yeah, he comes in and he goes, "Hi, can we turn it up a little bit?" And then he starts talking.
Did we just fuck it? Let's just start it, and then he just starts singing.
Yeah. And I just want to make these music love. Oh, it's so good.
I might go on a Logic marathon tonight.
Let's fucking do it, bro. We'll just text each other.
Oh,
I'll be like, I'm throwing on the album now. And you're, I am too. Then we'll just message each other. The song is so good.
mhm.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we can move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we could talk about it all day, but I'm trying to listen from the listener's point of view.
Yeah.
And if we talk too much about a certain thing, it gets kind of
Okay,
bland.
wait. Before we move on, we've been slacking like crazy with our guests. So let's do a quick album of the day.
Okay, I can't think of any, so I'll just say College Park.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna say "See You on the Other Side" by Korn. I know we've been talking about rap, but that was the first thing that came to my head. If you guys don't listen to Korn, that's a good introduction. I would say listen to "Coming Undone" first, so you get a good feeling for the album. Then Twisted Transistor, Liar. Those are all good songs. Are you good? Are you done there?
I can't swallow hard because my throat
Oh
burns.
yeah, Eddie's overcoming a sickness right now.
I don't know what I had. I had something.
It's just a bug. Everybody's getting a bug right now.
Oh, it burns.
I'm enjoying it because I'm actually not getting sick this time around. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But like when I had my allergies like a month ago and I was like dying.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, damn, Devin hasn't gotten sick in a while, but I got sick.
Yeah, I know. I for you guys listening, I usually get sick like 4 or 5 times a year. So it's actually pretty shocking that during this, what is it, flu season, hay fever.
It's just the change of weather. That's why a lot of people get sick.
I never get sick with change of weather, but I do get sick for stupid reasons. Like I touch a doorknob and I'm done.
Or
for
you
a week.
eat off of a toilet seat. Did you know that a toilet seat's more cleaner than your fucking phone?
Yeah. Did you know I got sick by sleeping with the window open once?
That's understandable. That's a Mexican shit.
No, that's the thing that Jose was talking about. That's a Mexican fantasy that we created. Because realistically, people have been sleeping with windows open for hundreds of years. And it was very, very commonplace just a couple decades ago. People would open the windows to let the breeze into the house or whatever, right? They would sleep with the windows open like on a cool summer night. I opened up my window middle of summer, right? Woke up the next day, couldn't fucking breathe. Like, what is it? I hate it. And you never get sick.
I know, because I take a lot of Mexican precautions.
Like what?
I don't walk around the house with my bare feet.
Oh, yeah.
I put on socks or something, or my sandals.
Do you, when there's a lightning storm, do you put socks on?
No.
We do at my house.
Why?
It's a Mexican thing. My dad's been telling us since we were kids that lightning could strike the house and then carry through the floor because it's tile.
Oh.
And then we get electrocuted. So if there's a lightning storm, we all throw on socks.
No, when it rains or there's a lightning storm, you cannot shower in this house.
Oh yeah,
that's a rule here.
You can't shower.
Yeah.
And then he even says not to use like your computer.
Yeah, or your PlayStation.
Yeah, because they could a power could go out and it could break your computer.
I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but did you ever hear about the person who got struck by lightning when he was taking a shit?
No.
So he was
how do you get struck by lightning taking a shit?
So I guess he was just chilling, pooping and everything, and I think the power went out, and he was sitting there in the dark pooping, and then a fucking Thor came out of nowhere and just, zapped his ass.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And how? Where did it get transferred from?
What do you mean?
Like, he was outside?
No, he was inside.
So yeah, where'd the lightning come from?
I don't know, Devin. If we don't shower when it's raining, I think that's the reason why.
Yeah, but like, is that the reason? Did it come through the shower head and like?
I don't know. It just came down and struck him. And like a month later, it happened again.
Okay, I'm just not gonna shit during the fucking rainstorm.
Yeah, just sit in the middle of your house with no electronics in the dark.
That's what we do. Literally, whenever it rains, we'll all head to like one room subconsciously. We don't tell each other. We just all simultaneously come together and find each other in the dark, and we just start talking for the entire time. Mm-hmm. Like if the power goes out, we'll meet in the living room and then we'll just start hanging out there and then we'll start singing and telling jokes and just...
I think that's a family thing because my family, we used to just sit outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would do that too, but...
Because there's no metal around us. It's just wood and brick.
No, there's metal on the wood. Yeah, that's how it's supported. They have like metal... What is it? There's a term for it. Whatever, they have metal connected to the wood to support it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
But it's not going to strike that.
Yeah.
It's very, very... It strike the car before it strike that.
Yeah.
You guys still have one of those 90s metal cars?
Metal cars.
Yeah, metals. I feel weird lately. I feel like... I don't know how to explain it, except like... when you're playing a video game and you're like in the video game, but like you're not in it? Like you're watching from afar type of thing?
No, I think I like elaborate.
Okay, so when you're living your day-to-day life, you might do some things unconsciously and you might just be like on autopilot sometimes, but 90% of the time you're active and you're aware and you're engaging with everything, right? You're thinking about shit. You want to
go ahead. I'll pick it up.
Okay. So every time I'm talking about something fucking falls or something happens, huh? Anyways, so most of the time you're like engaged with your environment and like the world around you. But, like when you're playing a video game, you're engaged, but to some degree, like you're not. Like, you're not there. You can't feel the horse. You can't feel the sword in your hand or whatever, right? And lately I've been like that. I feel like I'm watching myself from afar.
No, you're just on autopilot.
Maybe.
Because you're doing the same mundane stuff every day.
Yeah. I just finished that writing hiatus, so now I'm coming back into the world, and I feel like I'm coming out of my cave.
Like when I'm at work, it's like work. Like when I'm at work, I already know my routine. It's a whole mundane thing.
Maybe I'm finally falling into a routine. I don't know. I just feel like for the most part, I've been kind of watching myself on autopilot or watching myself from afar. Because like I'll be talking to you or interacting with my family, and I'm just saying things without even thinking. I'm just like talking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all like I'm literally. That's a perfect example. Like I'm literally on autopilot. I just set it to play, and it works.
Yeah.
You know.
You're like I said. You're in a routine. You built a routine.
I gotta break. How do I break out of this?
Don't do one specific thing.
Well, I'm not. For the last week and some change, I've been doing nothing but writing and working. And for the next 5 days, I'm gonna be doing other. It's under the bed.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Should we pause real quick? Oh, okay. Actually, let's pause and we'll do a quick ad break before we forget.
Okay.
Trying to. And now, time for a word from our sponsor, Deli. Deli is a powder-based energy drink designed to be a great tasting boost that's not going to leave you jittery or crashing. It's got 150 milligrams of caffeine, and it's packed full of vitamins to help you get through your day. It's perfect for gamers or people who are just looking for a quick boost. Like I've said before, I use it before I go to the gym, and I'm in love with it. All of their caffeine is pulled from natural resources, and it just gives me a boost that regular energy drinks don't provide. So, if you'd like to try out Deli, use code MOONMEN at checkout to save yourself 10% off. That's code MOONMEN to save 10% off at checkout. I've been drinking the Galaxy Grenade flavor, and it's one I really enjoy, but they have a wide selection of flavors for you to try. And they have some really nice shakers. So, if you're interested, go check out Deli and use code MOONMEN. Thanks again to Deli for sponsoring the show. I feel like I still haven't told the homeless man story.
I think you did.
What episode?
I forgot, but yeah, you did.
How do you know?
Because I think I said some stupid comment.
Okay, whatever. Oh, shit, we're recording?
Yeah.
God damn it. I might leave that in so they get a little taste of some behind the scenes.
You know what I've been meaning to do? Go on a carnivore diet.
Carnivore diet? Why?
Where you eat just pure meat.
Yeah, why?
You'll lose a lot of weight like that.
You'll lose a lot of weight doing keto too, but I wouldn't recommend you do that.
No, but you get a lot of protein with
There's a lot of health risks associated with that. And on top of it, your stomach, just, oh my God, your poor stomach.
Well, no, your body just has to adjust to it.
It takes weeks, months to adjust to that diet. And then when you do, it's still like you're still shitting bricks.
Well,
4 times a day. Shotgun
The reason
style.
I say that is because Joe Rogan went on it and he lost 7 pounds in like 4 days.
Yeah, well, that's just a get skinny quick scheme. You see that a lot in the fitness community. Like the military diet. A lot of people love the military diet because you can lose upwards of like 12 pounds in 3 days.
Damn. What's the military diet?
It's a calorie restriction diet. Basically, you just go on a calorie deficit and you eat these foods that are really dense with calories and nutrients. And they support you and you feel fine. You just feel a little hungry. And then after 3 days, you drop a lot of water weight. You drop some fat and you lose.
You tried it?
I tried it once. I lost 9 pounds.
Damn.
I wouldn't recommend it though.
Why?
It's a fad. It's a get skinny quick scheme, just like a get rich quick scheme. It's just a scam, you know? They're trying to get you to do this diet because they know that it's unsustainable. Because the week after you finish this military diet, you're going to be gaining all the weight back. The second you quit keto or the second you stop doing the carnivore, you're going to start gaining weight back like crazy, right?
Okay.
And then what are you going to do? You're going to get back on the diet, right? And most of these diets are sold by some nutritionist or some doctor or some personal trainer, and they get you to buy it over and over again and buy the nutrition plan and their workout plan and their diets and all this other shit. And it's just like, it's a big scam. If you guys want to lose weight, the absolute best, easiest, and cheapest way to do it is calorie counting.
Oh, I thought it was perfect. You could be like, the easiest way
is my exclusive
Yeah,
program that
yeah,
I
there
just
you go.
made. No, I stopped making diet programs because people don't fucking use them. I made diet programs. I made workout programs. I sent it to, I was going to say hundreds. I sent it to dozens of people. Not a single person has used it. And I'm like, why did I spend 2 hours on the phone with you interviewing you about your life for you not to use my program? You piece of shit.
Now-
yeah, if you're listening to this and I made you a plan.
Now we know you can't be a nutritionist.
I know. I wanted to be a personal trainer.
You.
I probably could be, but I don't have the patience anymore.
Oh.
I love the idea of training people, but I'd get so frustrated, like so easily.
I think if you train me, you'll be on the brink of ending our friendship.
No, I'd be able to stick it out with you because we've stuck it out through worse.
That's true.
But like if you're like, I don't feel like going today, I'd be like, Eddie, don't fucking talk to me for the rest of the week because I swear to God, I'd be losing it a little bit, but I'd still hold on, But yeah, for those of you curious, I was gonna mention this on one of my future mission logs, but I'll cover it briefly here. I'm sore, you prick. You can't even. If you're gonna rest it, put it on my knee. The knee bone. There you go.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Just stretch it out.
There you go.
Okay, we're good. So, no, you can.
No,
put
no,
back.
it's okay.
Go ahead.
No.
Oh, okay, whatever. I offered.
It's okay.
If you guys want to lose weight, calorie counting. MyFitnessPal is the go-to. They have also Lose It. These are apps. MyFitnessPal's an app. Lose It's an app. And then what's the one I'm using? My Net Diary. Yeah, My Net Diary. I really like that one. Download one of these apps and just follow it for like 2 weeks. All you do is restrict the amount of food you eat and try to prioritize healthier options. By the end of 2 weeks, you'll have lost like maybe 3 or 4 pounds and you didn't even have to work out.
I think you do have to work out. You don't?
Nope. Because most people...
Because I did it for like 2 weeks and I didn't lose anything. I felt like I didn't lose anything.
Okay. So let me clear up any misconceptions right now. Most people, at least in America, are eating well above their maintenance level of calories, right? Your body only needs like 2,000 calories to function for an entire day. Most people are eating anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000 calories a day, even if they don't realize it. Because they'll go to like Panda Express, they'll get a plate with 2 sides, and then by the end, they don't even realize that they ate more than a day's worth of calories in one meal, right? And then by lunch, they're hungry. So then they eat again. They're snacking in between meals. So by the time they finish eating for the day, they're at 3,500 calories, which is way more than you should be eating. So just by restricting the amount of food that you eat and using one of these apps, you can lose weight, especially if you're on the larger side, right? If you're more on the median side or you've been stuck at a weight for a long time, you're not going to see instantaneous results, but you will see pounds slowly getting decreased from your diet over time without you even have to work out. And then if you start working out every day or multiple times a week, and then you start doing extra shit like making sure you get enough sleep and walking every day, oh my God, you'll just shred the weight. In a matter of months, you can go from 205 to like 140. It's crazy. This is the diet that I use all year long, and I switch between trying to cut down my weight and maintain my weight. And when I was cutting, I started in like January, the second week of January. And by the time I went to Vegas, a week ago, I had lost over 25 pounds.
Damn.
And that was just when my regular workout schedule.
Your face compared to like 3 years ago.
Dude, right?
Dude, it's you and I switch faces.
And we didn't switch faces.
Yes, we did. And my face now is bigger than it used to be.
No, I'd say for the most part, you look the same. You just look older and more tired. Me,
Fuck does that mean?
You just look tired. You look stressed out. And you look older because unconsciously we think that as we get bigger, we look older. Just with some people look young when they get fat. It's weird. But as you've gained some weight since that picture was taken, you just look older and more tired. I look like somebody scribbled off my face with a giant fucking eraser and then drew on another one. I don't look the same at all. I'm gonna have to post a picture on the Instagram because I was fucking nasty.
Yeah. That guy had no riz.
That guy was getting laid more than this guy is.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that guy
No,
was...
but I feel you're restricting yourself now.
I'm restricting myself now, yeah. But it amazes me that guy was having regular sex multiple times a day, and this guy has been dry for a couple months now.
Yeah.
It's like,
This is a perfect transition
what?
to my next topic.
What's your next topic?
AI.
No. Okay, we were doing good. We haven't talked about it.
We haven't talked about AI in a while.
Go ahead.
So I saw I didn't really read into it, but it's a personal conspiracy theory that I came up with.
Oh no.
So basically, the article said AI will be able to read your mind soon enough.
No.
No? Okay, so then this is my conspiracy theory.
What?
I feel like AirPods or any Bluetooth headphones are able to read your mind.
Explain.
Okay.
Wait. We'll be right back after these jets. They're gonna get loud. Watch.
No, that's too far.
No, I know. They're gonna circle around and then come through this area. They're tricking you. I promise.
Devin,
They're tricking
it's
you.
too far. Oh, wow. That's so loud.
Fuck you. Okay, fuck you. Maybe I'll leave this in so they can hear.
So, the reason I say that is, you know how when we're talking about, like, a grill, or like right now, let's say I mentioned the word grill. Later on today, an ad's going to show up about a grill on your phone or my phone.
I don't think so. I mean, I'll wait, because if I see a grill, I'll be like, what the fuck, Eddie, you were right. But no, I don't think so.
Or like something like that. Like, let's say we're talking about something that involves like a speaker or like something, right? You'll get ads about it later. And it's proven. I think Apple has come out that they do that to help out their consumer to, I don't know.
No, what they do is they use the data on your phone. It's called AdSense, I think, to pitch ads to you that, you know, you're more likely to engage with, right?
No, but they've come out because a lot of people have seen that, like,
Talking about something?
they'll be, like, their phones will be off like how ours are right now. What?
Sorry, this bitch is answering fast as fuck.
Oh. So like our phones are off right now, right?
Uh-huh.
We're not on it. We're having a normal conversation. People have noticed that when they're doing that and they bring up diapers later on in the day.
Okay, wait, let's test it right now, okay?
No, well that's
No, wait. We're gonna test this. You and I are gonna talk about grills, cooking grills. I don't know. We're gonna talk about grills. I'm saying it into my phone,
Yeah.
okay? I'm saying it for the audience.
Yeah.
I'm saying the word grill into my phone right now. And if I get an ad for a grill later, I'm going to be fucking tripping. I'm throwing away my phone. I'm going back to a flip phone, getting off social media. You guys will never see me again.
No, like it's they like Apple, a bunch of companies have come out.
Grill.
Have come
Grilling burgers.
have come out.
Grilling chicken.
Have come out and said that they do that.
Grilling vegetables.
Watch. I
feel like grilling some chicken right now.
If I go to Snapchat and there's a grill.
Wait, oh yeah, because Snapchat has those ads, huh?
Yeah.
Let me close it and open it.
So far, nothing. No grill. Same with Instagram.
Well, okay, I don't know if this counts. The first ad I saw was foods that destroy your muscle mass. And we were just talking about diet.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
But I feel like I get a lot more gym stuff than more normal people do, especially on Snapchat. Look at this. It's like all gym stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't see anything on grills. Grills. Okay, I'm talking about grills.
Well, let me just go through people's
where else can the ads pop up? Like Instagram?
Yeah.
Let me see. Grill. I'm saying the word grill. Help me out here.
Boom.
No fucking way! There's no way! Screenshot that right now!
I just closed it.
No! How the fuck? No, hold on. Hold the fuck
No.
on.
Go through the stories. I went through the stories.
Oh, the stories?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better that way.
Damn it, I don't want to see some of these people's stories. Do you want to be a filmmaker in Arizona?
I always get those.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Spartan race. Nope.
It takes some time because
Yeah.
Did you see how long I was on mine?
Yeah. I motorcycle. I don't think this counts. It's Alec Eubank talking about pre meals, meal preps.
We're talking about.
But I've got that before, so I don't know if that counts.
I've never gotten that before.
Yeah, I've never seen that fucking ad before. Nope, still nothing.
Don't know. But either way, you were saying grill. I want to grill. And then I get an ad about grilling.
Maybe it's off on mine. Maybe I have it blocked. But that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
That was wild. Okay? That was podcast confirmed, people. We're not fucking with you. We were just saying the word grill, talking about grilling. Eddie got a fucking ad for McCormick about grilling. And it's like Grill Masters or some shit.
Yeah, Grill Mate, I think it was called.
Grill Mate? He got an ad for grilling. What?
Well, whatever the case, like like this happens. So like, let's say you have your AirPods on, right?
Wait. We should mention too. If you guys were listening to like 2 episodes ago, you heard Eddie say that he doesn't grill. He knows how to grill, but he never talks about it. He doesn't grill that often.
Yeah.
So it's not something that he's been talking about. He literally just got that ad right there in front of me. That's wild.
And I was the first person to say it too. I'm like, let's say I mentioned something about grill. Boom.
Dude. Okay, I'm throwing away my phone. I'm going back to a flip phone. I'll try to keep my same number though for you.
Okay. Okay, let's say you have your AirPods on, right? They're in your ears, and then you're thinking about, oh man, I really want some not Prime. I really want some. Fuck, help me out. Some
chicken.
No,
I'm thinking about Cane's right
no,
now.
it's too like out there.
We're still getting Cane's after this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Let's say you're like, oh damn, I kind of need Febreze. That's something you never get on your phone, right?
I do for some reason.
Okay.
La.
Okay,
It's a
let's
stupid
just say
ad.
you don't, right? You have your AirPods in. You're like, damn, I need to get some Febreze because my room stinks.
Yeah.
You'll be scrolling through.
Oh, Funko Pop. We never fucking talk about
Okay,
Funko
yeah,
Pop.
okay. Let's say, oh, Eddie's birthday's coming up. I want to get him a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Funko Pop. You don't say that like out loud. You say it in your mind. I need to get Eddie a Funko Pop for his birthday. You're scrolling through Instagram like I was, and then you get an ad about a bunch of Funko Pops. Even though you didn't say it out loud, you said it in your mind. I feel like if you put Bluetooth earbuds or headphones, they somehow, some way can read your mind. I don't know how.
You know what's weird?
I don't know how or why, but it always happens to me. Like I'll be listening to music, or I'll be listening to music, and I'll be like, oh, I want to get something. I want to get something, and then I get an ad about it. I'm like, this is fucking creepy. I feel like they're listening in, like they could read my mind.
Mm-hmm. This is even weirder to me. Okay, because I was on Twitter yesterday while I was on the phone, and I happened to see a meme that I couldn't really like engage with, but I read it, and it's like it's the Mr. Incredible meme, and you know how it changes his face, like it shows regular Mr. Incredible, and then it shows Mr. Incredible, and it's all black and white.
Oh yeah.
So the first one was when I get an ad for something that I told my friend about, right? And then the second one was when I get an ad for something that I thought about. And I went to the comments, and they're like, this has literally happened to me. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And so then I just closed it out. The next fucking day, you're talking about it. This is weird. Are people, because I don't know if this is just me, but I don't really think about products that I want to buy or things that I really want. Like, I don't go, oh man, I really want some Cane's right now in the back of my head.
No, but you do it subconsciously.
No, I don't. I don't think about that. Like, I don't. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, when I'm working and I'm hungry, I don't go, oh, I really want some Cane's right now. I go, oh, I should make some food. Or I should get some food. But I never like, boom, I want Cane's. Or boom, I want M&M's. Or boom, I want to go to Target or something like that. Right?
No. But like, you just do it subconsciously. Like, I'll be playing 2K, and I'll be like, oh, I kind of want to.
But you're saying everything in general. Like, if I thought about grilling, then I'd get a grilling ad. Dude, I'm gonna have to pay more attention to this. I wanna see.
No, like right now, we need diapers, Devin. We need to buy diapers for the baby shower we're gonna go to later.
We gotta buy some diapers.
Yeah, we need to buy some diapers.
Okay.
Because how are they gonna change the baby's poop if they don't have diapers?
Yeah. We
don't have kids. We know people who have kids, but we don't have kids. So why would we get ads about diapers?
Yeah. I do know people with kids, but like,
yeah, but like you don't.
It's not like we're talking about diapers on the phone.
No. Yeah, exactly. But you don't mention, hey, do you need some diapers? So it's a normal thing to go get diapers.
Nothing yet.
On a baby shower. What are you on?
Instagram.
Oh, okay.
We just keep like people are gonna be listening. They're gonna be like, "Why the fuck does he keep talking about that?" I'm checking the ads. Okay, that's what we're doing. He's mentioning it. to see if I get an ad about
Look,
diapers.
we're talking about working out, right?
Uh-huh.
I never get shit about working out.
Dude, your phone is rigged. Turn that shit off, okay? Turn that shit off. I don't give these apps any privileges. You know what it is? It's fucking TikTok.
Maybe.
It's gotta be TikTok.
What did you mention earlier? You said chicken, right?
Yeah, I said chicken. I said Cane's. Dude, that's no way. It's listening to me. Get that shit away from me, Eddie. Get that shit away from me. The fucking phone's listening to me.
I want to see if I can actually get diapers.
Why do you have lines on you? Oh, it's the fucking. It's the reflection.
It's the shadows.
Yeah. I thought you hurt yourself or cut yourself.
Nah. I wouldn't tell you if I cut myself. Yeah, so far no diapers.
I'm gonna check again. I'm fucking curious. If I get a diaper ad, I swear to God, I'm off.
Yeah.
I'm off.
So like diapers, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna
diapers.
be going to a baby shower later, so we need to get diapers for fucking Linda. Linda needs diapers.
Yep, we need to get Linda some diapers because we're going to a baby shower, and she, she doesn't have any diapers yet. I heard they're really expensive now, so we need to get her.
Diapers
some
are fucking
diaper.
expensive.
They are
dude.
fucking expensive, actually. Yeah. I'm getting ads for Barbie. What does that have to do with it? Twitter's a bad space to check. Huh?
Yeah, Twitter doesn't really get.
Let me
a
go
lot
back
of
to
ads.
Instagram now.
I think Instagram's the best one.
Rings, earrings, grills, clothes.
Yeah, so far nothing for me.
Yeah. Maybe these are just coincidences.
They're catching on.
Maybe they hear us talking about it. I swear to God, the only things I ever get fucking ads for are jewelry that I'm never gonna buy, and protein supplements that I'm never gonna buy. No, we didn't mention that.
I'm getting a lot of chicken stuff though.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was saying chicken a lot. God damn, she's bad as hell. Who is? Oh God, I gotta get off of this. What are we doing? We're on the show. Get off. You're getting lost.
No, I haven't gotten any diaper thing. But I feel like they could read our minds already.
I don't think they can read our. I don't. Okay, maybe devices like phones have some sort of like telephonic way to tap into like our
Like later
our
on
brainwaves.
today, think about something you want to get.
Yeah, I feel like the devices themselves have the capabilities to do that, but AI, no.
Well, no, I like I said, I didn't read the article.
I know, but I don't think AI is like getting to a point where it's smart enough to do that.
I don't know, Devin. AR's getting fucking smart.
It's not really.
Yes, it is.
I mean, we're seeing advancements in AI, but how smart is it? Because to an extent, it's still going based off of a program where you need to give it a command first. If AI was truly AI, it would do whatever it wanted.
Fuck, I heard something about. I think I could be bullshitting or not, but they had to shut down an AI program because it was talking a language that doesn't exist.
Mhm.
It was making up
That
its
was
own
the
language.
that was the Google one. We talked about this before.
Oh yeah.
It was, I believe it was Google, or Google was part of it to some degree, but this AI program was communicating with another AI program in a language that we couldn't recognize. It was like computer language, and so they shut it down. But see, that's an example of like a real AI because it's artificial intelligence, right? It has a consciousness to some degree. It can think for itself.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay,
It's
well,
on the AI thing.
Okay, hold on. It's sentient. That's what an AI is supposed to be. Right now, we have the early beginnings of AI, and we're experimenting with it. We have a computer that if you tell it to do something, will do it, which is no greater than Google right now. You search up anything on Google, you'll get something, right? It's basically the same thing. You just type what you want and you get it. Same with Google.
Okay.
It's not really an AI yet. If it started fucking reading books and then bringing up conversations about shit that has nothing to do what I asked it to do, then I would be scared.
Okay, let me switch up on you now.
Okay.
There's a new scam going around that involves AI. So basically, if you put your voice out into the internet, it's already stored there. So there's this new scam going around where someone would call, like, let's say your mom.
Mhm.
Someone will call your mom, and they'll pretend it's you, saying that you've gotten in an accident or you're in jail, and it sounds exactly like you.
That's pretty crazy. You know what we should do? You and I have to start warning everybody in our close circle that somebody could make an AI of us, because it sounds ridiculous because we're still small podcasters, right? We only got like, I think, a couple hundred fans. We're not super, super crazy big, but we still have over 40 plus hours of us talking, maybe longer, available to the internet. Different voices, different tones, different words. Like, if they're going to make an AI out of us, they would have a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Already. And we're just continuing on. So somebody could try to call your mom. Well, no, I doubt it, because they would need to speak in only Spanish, and you haven't spoke Spanish.
That's true. I've never spoken in Spanish on here.
Me, though, I'm fucked. So I'm going to have to tell my friends and family, like, if I call you and it's not from my number, don't believe it.
Yeah.
They should already know that, because I don't call anybody from anybody else's phone. But
I never answer calls that I don't have saved.
Yeah. Like, if you're not in my contacts and I'm not expecting a foreign call, like, I'm not answering.
And if it is someone that's calling me, they'll just leave a voicemail or call again.
Yeah, that too. They'll call again, they'll leave a voicemail, they'll message you, they'll do something.
Yeah.
Right? You guys should be aware of that too, because they might be coming after lonely people like you. Who are just minding their own business. Like, the thing that kind of gets me with AI now is like the fact that they can impersonate celebrities.
Yeah. Have you heard that Drake song that AI created?
I've heard other versions of other artists' songs, but I haven't heard the Drake one.
Like, it legit sounds like Drake.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's weird. Like, that we can get an AI to sing for Drake.
It's crazy that 5 years ago this AI talk didn't exist.
It was still conceptual.
Yeah.
We were just like, that would be cool, huh? Now we're living in a fucking sci-fi book, and nobody realizes
We're
it.
living in Blade Runner 2049.
Not yet, but we're getting fucking close.
Yeah.
And like, people don't really realize it, because to us it just seems normal. And like, every time something new happens, we're just like, oh, it's the new thing, it's normal or whatever, right? We normalize it pretty quickly. But if you showed me videos of our reality right now 20 years ago, I would have thought it looked like a fucking sci-fi novel with the amount of shit we have. Like, we have the fucking portable phones that we
have portable computers.
We have portable computers that we can send information to instantaneously. I can take a video on my phone and play it on my TV without connecting a single wire. You know, I could play music from my phone and have it play on my fucking refrigerator. I can put on a virtual headset and enter into a new world. This is shit that they wrote about in novels 100 years ago, and we're living in it. Now we have robots that can do all of our homework for us if we just put in the equation. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so far nothing.
No diapers? We're literally living in a novel. We're living in a sci-fi novel, and we need to take a second to realize that. Like, did you know? In no other point throughout all of human history has there been as much technical advancements in such a close proximity to each other than there is now?
Well, have you ever heard that theory that aliens gave us this technology?
Yeah.
I feel like that's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like,
gotta be.
Yeah, so they're saying Reagan or JFK met with some aliens, and
I thought it was I know that it was the president during the 60s, right?
Yeah, which was Lyndon B. Johnson or Kennedy.
I'm pretty sure it was Johnson, but there's another guy I'm thinking of too. He had circle glasses like mine.
Eisenhower?
Yeah, it might have been Eisenhower.
No, I think that was before.
Well, I heard a conspiracy that he was the one that initially met with them during Roswell and created this like contract, and then during the 60s they renewed the contract and then gave them more privileges. Yeah,
so like, I guess the deal was the aliens are allowed to abduct humans and experiment on them, and then we get technology.
Yeah, and I thought it was horseshit for the longest, but honestly, recently, I feel like it could be true because.
Well, think about the era. Like, let's say it happened in the 60s. Randomly, they just get phones in 1 year, like randomly. Or there's a computer.
That's why I'm thinking about it, because like up until the 60s, most of the shit wasn't even like conceived yet, right? Like, they had record players, they had electricity, you know, they had TVs and stuff. But like all of this shit, bless you, started coming up out of nowhere. We went from analog to digital in a matter of fucking years, when it took us decades to develop analog.
Yeah.
And like even analog, for those of you that are confused, those are like record players, cassette tapes, that kind of stuff. Things that you need to like plug in, and they need like, how do I explain it?
Just not Bluetooth.
Just okay, wait. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up the definition. But analog is all technology before digital technology, and everything was like
Anything
virtual.
physical.
Yeah, anything physical, tangible, something you can hold, that's pretty much analog. But I'm going to look it up. Relating to or using signals or information represented by a continuously variable physical quantity, such as spatial position. There you go.
Hold on, I'm checking one of my bets.
No, okay. Well, the way Eddie said it, it's not Bluetooth. It's physical. You can touch it. Record players are analog. Cassette players are analog. The old TVs that they had are analog. Everything now is digital, right? DVDs are like, I would say analog, but they have digital aspects to it. Netflix is digital. It's all digital.
Isn't it
DVDs like
digital
a bridge.
digital video disc, right?
Digital video disc, yeah. But it's like in an analog format.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just things worked so different back then, and they went from that to what we have now almost overnight. Right? It took them, I want to say, like 2 or 3 decades to develop the record player to what it was during like the 30s, right? Mm-hmm. And then even more time until it got to where it was in the 60s, and that's what we have now. Just upgraded versions of those. But we went from that. It took them like decades to develop record players and turntables into what they were. And then in a matter of years, we developed the internet, and then we had phones, and then we had computers, and then it's like, what the fuck?
And then now we have AI. And then what's next?
Fucking what's after AI? Spaceship?
No, after AI.
Mind chips? We have electric cars now?
No, mind chips are already a thing. They're gonna be a thing.
People are doing like, what was it? The body modification where they're getting like technology inside their body. It's literally turning into cyberpunk.
I think after AI, it's gonna be Sims, like the Sims world, where you're not. You're not gonna tell what's real and what's a video game.
It's gonna go AR or VR.
VR.
No, I'm thinking AR and then VR. AR is when they take the VR stuff and then they put it into our reality. So like you're wearing goggles and you can see like ads, right?
Oh, okay.
VR is when you go into a virtual world. So AR is the virtual stuff on top of our physical world.
Okay.
So kind of like I would say that's closer to Blade Runner, because he has like glasses and then he can kind of well, no, he doesn't. It's another whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. I would say AR is coming first, because I already heard those rumors that Apple's trying to develop the headset that allows you to like look up maps from your glasses and get navigation towards where you're supposed to go, like a real live map. And they're trying to put that kind of technology into your car so that you could see your speed on your dashboard. And then it has like autopilot and that kind of stuff. Like that's AR to an extent. Mm. And that's weird. Like we didn't even have power steering like 20 years ago.
Yeah, we did.
No, not well. Yeah, we did. But you know what I mean. Like it's just technology.
No, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, we didn't have self-driving cars.
20 years ago, you had to roll up your window.
Yeah.
And now we have self-driving cars, and we're like a couple years away from fucking floating cars.
I can't wait for that.
I'm not excited for that. Well, I'm kind of excited, but like it's so scary. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on the forefront.
Since we're still on the conspiracy lane.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of Sears? Not the store, just Sears, like a word called Sears. No.
I instantly thought of the store. I was like, yeah, I've seen Sears.
So it's spelled SEERS.
Okay, that's what I figured.
And
what do they see?
And it's I think it was a generated pandemic Bill Gates came up with, and that's apparently going to come in 2025. It's going to be the next pandemic, and it's going to be targeting kids.
2025 next pandemic targeting kids. What is it?
It's called Sears. I forgot exactly what the disease is or the sickness, but it's gonna be targeting kids. And
Hey, we're not kids.
No, but this is where my conspiracy mind came about.
Okay.
The reason that it's going to be targeting kids is because they're going to want to vaccinate kids and put microchips to protect them from the new virus.
That's smart. That's fucking smart. You got to give them credit. My fucking chair's annoying the shit out of me. That's fucking smart though. God damn it.
Sit on the bed.
Should I rearrange real
Go
quick?
ahead.
Yeah, because my ass is getting swampy.
Yeah, sit over there.
Okay, one sec. Wait, just do a quick pause so I can readjust here.
Okay, better.
We're good?
Yeah.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah. Did you get it? Oh no, I didn't send it. I just saved it.
Oh, okay.
Conspiracy theory.
They're trying to kill the kids.
No, not kill the kids. They're trying to just chip the kids. And what's a better way to get the full support of the parents is to say that your kids are in danger.
But half the parents aren't going to agree with that.
That's true. Half the parents aren't, but most of them are.
I don't know, because it was already a controversial thing with this pandemic.
That's true. Yeah. No, but with this pandemic, they were forcing it down people's throats.
Oh.
And with this one, if they instantly say, "Hey, it's killing kids more than it's killing adults," they're gonna be like, "My kid is in danger. I have to get my son vaccinated."
I'm taking this with a grain of salt because I had to stop buying into rumors. Like there was that one with what was it? The cicada cult or some shit. It was like cicada 331 or something. And basically, if you dived into all the evidence and you figured out the whole story, they were coming to the world was gonna end, and they knew about it or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to end like 4 years ago. It never fucking happened. But the entire time, as it was leading up to it, or whatever the fuck it was, I don't remember exactly. This was years ago. Nothing ended up happening. And so, like, you know, I could get into this whole virus thing and be like, oh, they're going to do a virus. They're going to chip the kids, blah, blah, blah. And then 2025 comes. It's completely out of my memory. And then I remember about this whole thing in 2026. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Mm.
But then again, there's that whole, like, for whatever reason, I still think about that time traveler and how he was predicting, like, the end of the world.
Oh, that reminds me about time travel, but keep going.
No, I was just going to say, like, his theory and some of the theories surrounding, like, these upcoming years kind of freak me out. Like, Christians say that the world's going to end before 2030 because of some prophecy that Jesus said in the Bible. And they're, like, correlating the events to our current events. And then that time traveler said that in 2025, a bunch of shit's going to happen. 2030, they're going to have time travel. 2040, we'll be dead or something. And then other people have said that the year 2024, the world's going to end. I forgot who it was, like a prophet.
For the ever since like 9/11 or something.
No, I think since the beginning of time, every generation thought they were the last generation.
Yeah, especially when Y2K was coming around. A lot of people thought that was it.
Yeah, then you had Y2K, then you had the Mayan calendar. It's like, there's always new ones, but for whatever reason, these recent ones have just been, they've been getting to me.
Well, yeah, because with everything that's going on, the not nuclear war, the tensions we have with Russia, the tensions we have with China, the fact that China and Russia are gonna unite to be one.
I feel like it definitely correlates because I think I remember researching about it, and a historian said that there's been a pattern that every time there's like a global conflict like that, or we're on the verge of war, you start to see more of these like predictions rising and the world's going to end. Well,
no, there's a historian that said the same things happen every 80 years.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that too, because like there's a cycle of years that something has to happen, right? Like every cycle of years
there has to be a pandemic.
There's gonna be a pandemic or a sickness. Every cycle of years there's gonna be a war. There's gonna be like a great catastrophe,
a Great Depression,
a depression.
And with current events that's happening right now, I feel like we're gonna hit that Great Depression.
I think that's what it is, because we've talked about this multiple times. We've mentioned how we feel like something's coming, and I think it's probably going to be like another Hurricane Katrina or an earthquake that splits the U.S. or like a war or something?
No, so by the time we're recording this, when this comes out, it's already going to be too late. No, it's not.
Huh?
This is going to come out next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still relevant. On June 1st, if the U.S. doesn't come up with a plan, it's going to fall into default. And basically, we just ran out of money.
What are you talking about?
So
The U.S. is broke?
it's going to get there.
I haven't heard anything about this.
You're not on the news, Devin.
No, but like I hear about some current events, you know, and I don't hear about any of this.
I guess because they're trying to
Wait, where'd you hear about this? Twitter?
everywhere.
Because I don't trust those fucking Twitter headlines, especially the ones you send me with the black and red letters or the black and orange letters.
Fine, let me go on Google and then
Because there were several of those articles or news announcements that you sent me that I knew were fake because of some other fucking evidence.
like CNN's posting about it.
What the fuck?
So basically, if by June 1st, the Republicans and Democrats, if they don't come up with a deal to at least give us more time to think of a bigger deal, then we're just gonna fall into a default, and a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs.
So wait, what does this mean?
What?
So I'm not caught up with economics at all. I barely understand how our economic system works, to be completely honest with you. I can't get into stocks. I've tried, blah, blah, blah. So what does it mean when we're trying to pay off the national debt, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Republicans and the Democrats, and we're trying to like...
So the whole country's debt is $31 trillion.
Yeah.
And a big portion of that was us giving Ukraine like $200 billion when we don't even have that money.
Mm-hmm.
So now the time's coming that we have to pay a good portion of it back to other countries. Or so, like, I'm in the same boat as you are. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I don't know what most of this means. But basically, if they don't find a solution, it's my neighbor.
Yeah, I know, but the whole room color changed.
If they don't find a solution, millions of people are going to lose their jobs. People who rely on Social Security are going to stop getting that money. People who work for federal, like the federal
government.
Federal jobs. They have federal jobs. They're going to get fired.
Really? So like FBI people get fired?
No, like mail people, garbage people.
Yeah, they're all federal government.
Yeah. So like all that, they're most likely going to get fired.
Holy shit. So what is the default? Because I keep seeing that on the headlines too. It's we're gonna go do a default. What's a default?
No, I'm not sure. Let's look it up together.
I thought you looked into this a little bit more. So what is the plan that they're trying to do? Like the Democrats and Republicans?
They're just trying to give us more time
to get ready to pay the debt.
No, to
because they'll have to raise taxes, right? To
think of a solution, basically.
What is the solution?
Because okay, so I think they've come up with multiple solutions, but if they go with one or the other, the Speaker of the House job is at risk, and he doesn't want to get fired. So I think his name is Kevin McCarthy. I think he's a Speaker, or is it Nancy? Or I just know
one of the McCarthys.
What?
Is it a McCarthy?
Yeah.
Okay.
His name's Kevin McCarthy, and if they go with either or solution, he's gonna get fired. He's gonna lose his job. So basically, he's putting himself over this whole situation.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And so the default would mean that they just do the government ready plan. Like I assume they have some action plan in place for situations like this. So the default would mean that they just initiate the plan. And then we do that. They fire a bunch of people.
So I guess default means debt. That's just another word for debt.
So then what happens if we don't come to a solution? They'll just immediately start firing everybody and use that money to pay off the debt? Because I mean, I'm not necessarily at risk because I'm not working currently. And I don't think you would be at risk because the company you work for isn't associated with the federal government whatsoever.
No, but like the U.S. would lose its credibility to other countries. If they can't pay their own debt, what makes you think that they're going to pay us back?
That too. This is a tricky situation. Holy shit. Something is coming. Something's right now is on the horizon.
Okay, so basically, they're trying to raise the debt ceiling.
Okay.
And if they can't do that, then we're going to fall into default.
And then we'll just have to start paying the debt off the hard way, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
Who are we paying first? Ukraine? No, wait, we gave them money. London?
Hold on.
Well, London's a city. The United Nations?
So on here it says,
The UK?
If the debt ceiling isn't raised before then, the government would stop paying its many obligations on time, dealing a terrible blow into the U.S. economy and potentially force the U.S. into a recession.
Damn. Oh, well, a recession isn't as bad as a depression, though. A lot of people would lose their jobs, but at least we wouldn't be out on the street homeless.
Yeah.
And then there are bright sides, people. If we do get a recession, the housing market is going to collapse, and it'll be a great opportunity for a lot of people to get a good house for themselves, which is increasingly hard these days. Maybe it'll be a reset that we need. Again, I'm not familiar with economics whatsoever, but
if you're interested, go home later, look it up. If the listeners are interested, they can look it up. I'm just an idiot that saw this on TikTok and thought it was really interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, I don't know about it, but I'm trying to speculate here because according from our last recession, all of our stocks rose and our dollar had more value to it, right?
Now it doesn't really have value.
Yeah, and it's kind of becoming inflated. So if we do get another recession, it'll be hard times for a little while. But once we're able to come out of it, we should be in a better standing, right?
Well,
our debt will be lower.
No, because Russia and China have signed on a deal with many other countries to make their currency the number one currency in the world.
So what? Is our currency number one right now?
It's been number one. It's been number one forever.
So everything is set to the amount of the dollar?
Yeah. So if like all this shit happens, there's a good chance that the Russian and Chinese currency is going to be the number one.
And then we'll have to adjust all of our prices to that. But is there... Okay, what's their... What's the equivalent to our dollar?
Wait, what?
What's their equivalent to our dollar?
I'm not sure. They haven't actually announced it. They're just trying to get all these countries in.
I'm going to look it up so we can get a representation here. Because assuming that's the case, right? And then the Russian dollar becomes the currency and everything's based off of that.
Again,
if $1 for them is $5 for us, everything's going to get expensive. But if our dollar currently holds more than theirs, then it might be better.
Yeah, but... Well, look, no, it's not. It's not going to be better for us. Look it up. But like I said, I saw one TikTok. I saw that the Russia and China are joining into...
Ooh, that's bad.
What?
Okay, so it's about 12 cents to the dollar. They go based off of rubles, right? So 1 ruble is about 12 cents in America. So our dollar doesn't...
It's not as valuable as it once was.
Well, no, that means the Russian dollar isn't as valuable. Or is it ours?
So how the world...
No, okay, yeah, the Russian one is more valuable because we got to pay more for that one. So yeah. That means everything's going to get a lot more expensive for us.
So think of it like this. Think of it like that.
As a burp?
Yeah, no. So the number one currency in the world is the US dollar. The second one is the yen. If our dollar drops, what's next? The yen.
I would say we should switch to yen because yen is extremely cheap.
I don't know. Then that gives China all the power.
No, yen is a Japanese currency.
I thought it was Chinese.
No, they use something else.
They use a yen.
Do they use yen?
Yeah. Yeah.
I could have just looked at my phone right here. I know for sure Japan uses yen because 100,000 yen. And their currency is I think they have a great economic system going on in Japan right now because a lot of
it's
things
for
are
both.
affordable.
It's for Chinese and Japan.
Oh, okay. So if they go based off of yen, I might be down for that system or incorporating it in.
Well, no, because then that.
Oh wait, it's more expensive for us. Yeah.
And also it gives the power to China.
Yeah, but what power do they get from that?
They could raise their they could raise the price on food if they want. They could raise the price on gas. Like I said, I'm just an idiot trying to make sense of this that doesn't know.
No, wait, no, that makes sense because we're both idiots. We probably sound like idiots to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But that would mean, like, if they got to control how much everything is, right? And we're basing everything based off of what they have it, then they could raise, like, a simple coffee or coffee beans to, like, double what it is now.
Exactly.
And if we're already paying double to keep up with them, then we'll have to start paying quadruple, and that'll put us into more debt, and it'll be harder to get out of.
We just have to educate ourselves more on this topic.
The scary thing is, though, is that there's really nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
And we've been on top for so long that we just assumed America was always going to be on top. But now we're starting to really, like, look at it from another perspective.
I can't see myself living a different life.
Dude, imagine, like, we had to completely reform our country to fit to our current economical status, right? Let's just say it turns into something like the Great Depression where more people are going to have to start working low-paying jobs for way more. That would suck. Or if we have to start moving out of city to find work like they used to do, that would suck too. We'd really get a taste of what our ancestors went through.
And I don't want to do that.
You know, maybe this is what we need, because I feel like, especially in America, we're the most spoiled generation that ever come out.
How does that quote go? Hard times make hard men.
No, yeah, hard times make hard men, soft times make soft men. No, hard times make soft times make hard men. Or wait,
You're gonna re-listen to that part and you're gonna be like, what the fuck did I just say?
I know. Let me look it up.
It's hard times make hard men, soft times make soft men, I think.
But that's a generic. That doesn't make any sense. Hard times make strong men. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times.
Yeah.
It's a never-ending cycle.
So
based off of the backs of all the hard-working men from the last 100 years, we've been able to live in comfort. Now we're getting to a point where everything's about to collapse and hard men are going to have to come out, which is weird when you think about it, because there's been this whole uprising lately in all of men, right? Especially online, like the red pill, manosphere, TikTok bullshit. All these men are trying to become like their ancestors. They're trying to do more. They're trying to be hard. You know, they're trying to, you know the stereotype. I'm sure everybody's encountered it at some point. The guy who goes to the gym, doesn't masturbate, doesn't talk to girls, focuses on himself, reads a lot, that works with Hustlers University, just grinds, that type of shit, right? So I want to see, like, if this is an actual, like, phenomenon that's happening and we're on the verge and we can see it and things are about to change and hard times are about to come, how many of these guys are going to step up? You know, what's going to happen to our entire culture, our American culture, if we have to go through this? Who's going to survive at the end? Like, if it turns into a point where, you know, everybody's going to have to start working really long hours, really hard. Everybody's going to be a way more poorer. We're going to struggle to keep up with the other countries. There might be more wars incoming. Who's going to make it out to see us on the other side?
That's just depressing life, dude.
Dude, but we can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. Now, I mean, I doubt anything major is going to come of this, but let's just see, right? Because if something does, people are going to start waking the fuck up for sure. And they're going to be like, holy shit, we had it easy this whole time. Especially our generation. We're Gen Z, right? Or millennial?
We're Gen Z.
That weird age gap. Oh my God. No, none of them are going to be able to take it.
Damn.
Like, I think about it. Like, the generations that we have now, the kids we have now, nobody is going to be able to handle it. And it's not like we can rely on our seniors, because they'll be good for, like, what? Maybe 5 to 10 years. And then it's going to fall back onto us. Our generation is going to have to be the one that steps up and gets the fucking work. It's going to rely on you guys listening if this actually happens. You're going to have to go into the work first. You're going to have to keep this country alive. Not some random asshole in a corporate company way off in New York. It's you and the people around you and me and Eddie and all of us. That's crazy. And if nothing comes of it, hopefully you guys will use this as a moment to really appreciate your life, because it could switch like that and you have no control over it.
I don't like to suck anymore.
It's hitting you, huh? It's hitting you.
Let's switch it up. Let's go back to time travel.
Imagine being like 45 years old and you had to give up on like having this podcast, and we're both working like shitty part-time jobs, barely making change, and we have like 2 kids, and like we're stuck in that life. It could realistically happen. I doubt it will.
It can happen.
But that's already an issue for people as it is. So imagine if it's getting forced onto our country. Ah! Why would you bring this up? Now I'm going to have to live with this for the next week. I'm going to be like, these guys better get their shit together. Like, I know I could probably be fine, but it's going to suck. I'm going to have to struggle if I ever, if I have kids in that situation, they'll have to struggle.
That means you just have to give up on your dreams.
Oh, no, I'm not giving up on my dreams, but I'm going to fucking struggle. That's going to suck. We'll lose everything that we've come to enjoy.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to go
as long as
partying.
I can keep my records, it's fine.
You wouldn't even be able to collect records. You wouldn't be able to afford them. It would be
but I'm good with the ones I have now.
Yeah, you got a collection. I'm fucked. I got like 40. That's not a lot. I'm stuck with those genres, whatever I have. I'm stuck with those artists. You have like way more to choose from.
Yeah. Mine's more diverse.
2000s, rock, pop, jazz, 80s. You have everything in there. I just got like rock and rap.
And jazz.
and that's it. They're all from different genres. I mean, decades. And ugh. You guys better start preparing now. This comes out, Wednesday?
Yeah.
So they have...
one day.
You guys have one day to prepare. And if you guys are listening to this late, I'm sorry. Okay? The world has changed now. We're stuck. We're working in the mines.
But if they come up with something from now to then...
Let's fucking pray, okay? Let's pray.
Then this whole part of the podcast was...
If you guys are listening to this
pointless.
The day we released it, you guys are with us in this trepidation that we have, this fear that it's all going to end. What time are we at? I feel like we're losing track now.
Well, the old recording was at 105. Right now we're at 21.
Okay. So we'll start wrapping it up soon. Soon. That's wild. I don't like the thought of that.
But back to the time travel.
Do you think you could survive a depression?
No.
Like full 1920 style depression?
No, I cannot. I think I'll
You think you'd kill yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's tough, because like a whole family would have to share one meal for the entire day. And then they'd all have to be working, and they'd have to they didn't have shit. A lot of families were sleeping on the street.
Maybe not, because I'll be too worried on what I'm gonna eat next. I wouldn't have time to think about.
No, you probably would. There's a lot of people that killed themselves during the Depression.
Yeah.
But then guess what happened to the ones that stuck through it? They got the 50s and the 60s where life was amazing.
No, there was still a lot of racism.
Oh no, there's lots of racism, lots of bad going on in the world. But even people of color look at the 60s with fond memories. And I've asked a lot of old people, okay? I love talking to old people, and I've asked a lot of old people. Every single one of them's like, it was just different back in the day,
Yeah, because it was a lot more simpler back then.
It was a lot simpler, but even though there's a lot more like outward racism and like race hate and that kind of stuff, you could still find genuine connections with people. That was still a thing. I would say like the 90s is our peak as a species.
I hate the 90s.
Maybe the 2000s, but already we were getting corrupted at that point.
The 90s is overrated. So is the 2000s.
I only say the 90s because that was before technology completely took over.
Yeah, that's true.
But we still had a lot of the great benefits of it. Like you could still, do some light web browsing, right? But at the same time, you didn't have a cell phone that was constantly distracting you. So you could go out into public, meet somebody, and feel completely comfortable talking to them for 3 hours. Because that's what people did. Like in the 50s. When you went out with the expectation that you were going to talk to random strangers all day long.
I'm so glad I didn't live in the 50s.
Right? Because it was normal to you. Everybody was talking to everybody all the time.
And people, I would have killed people because I was that annoyed by people.
No, you would have became a serial killer probably.
What the fuck did I just say?
It's just the way you said it didn't sound cool. Okay, so you were gonna be a serial killer, but isn't that weird?
I'm glad I live in this era where everyone can leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, like in this era, as it is now, we are more isolated than we ever have been before as a species. That's why there's so many people who are depressed and have mental illnesses. At least that's what some researchers are saying. But like in the 50s, like I think about this a lot. Not just the 50s, like back in the day. Like imagine living in ancient Greece as a Greek in ancient Greece. And you're walking through and you're saying, let's just say you're going to the store, right? You're going to the fucking store to pick up some hay to feed your horse because you live in ancient Greece. You're going to talk to as many people as you can because there's like 200 people in your village.
Yeah,
and you don't see them that often.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah, like it's just so weird where we're at now compared to where we were. Like in the 50s when people would go to the store, it was like the highlight of their day. They would get dressed up to do it because they knew they would go to the store, they would talk to people, maybe they'd go have some coffee afterwards, then they would meet back up later and go have dinner together. We were so much more social. You were friends with your neighbors because you kind of had to be. And now, like, you can be friends with somebody online and never meet them in person once.
That's beautiful.
And I hate that.
That's beautiful.
I fucking hate it.
Why?
I just do. There's no real connection there because there's no real bond. All you need to do is hang up and never open your phone again. You'll never hear from them. What kind of bond is that? A friend is like almost an adopted family. Because like we have a bond. If we stop messaging on social media, we stop texting or whatever, I can just drive to your house and come over. And I have the initiative to do that. Vice versa. If I ignored you for like a couple of months, you or intro girl would probably come over to my house to come like check on me because that's a bond. That's a real friendship there. If you have that with somebody on Discord, what are you going to do? Call them. You're only friends with somebody on Facebook. You're going to call them. That's kind of, you'll get tired of it. Then you'll stop talking to them. That's not a bond. Neighbors would be friends for years. Their kids would grow up together. Coworkers used to go out with each other every single day. I mean, they still do that just in some extent.
We need to change the topic.
I'm just saying, bro, it's so different. And we're on the cusp.
Then we're going back to the old podcast ways. You need to chill the fuck out.
We're on the cusp of it all changing.
And I hope it changes for the worse.
For the worse?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I hope we get more isolated.
No, fuck no.
Just so you keep saying, it was more different back then. It was more different.
It was different. Everything was different.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about living in our society. Just being on the cusp of everything changing so rapidly.
Then bring it back.
I try to. I actively try on a constant basis. Everything from collecting records and like collecting books to, not using my phone so much and actively trying to talk to people when I go out.
It's a dangerous world nowadays too.
It's always been a dangerous world.
No, not back then.
It always has in every single century.
Because back in the day, you could leave your house unlocked, be away from your house for 3 hours, and nobody came in.
Yeah, well, there is small benefits like that, but like you mentioned earlier, it was still extremely racist. You could get shot just for being black and walking down the street.
No, but like if you lived in a black community, you wouldn't have to. Even
then, most of the black communities back then were poorer. In a lot of the poorer communities, there's more crime rates, whether you were white, Hispanic, or black. And most of the black communities were lower income because it was racist. I'm not saying everything was good, but there was a feeling that you had back in the day that all of these communities felt. They felt like they had somebody. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of reaching here, but...
You are reaching.
There's something there.
No, there wasn't.
Like you were interacting with the world.
You're just hopelessly thinking that it was like that back then, and just by 4 people's accounts.
No, not 4. There are a lot of people.
Okay, let's just say 100. It doesn't mean it was like that.
Oh, then what?
Because let's say 20 years from now, our kids would be like, "Well, ask us how was the 2000s like? How was the 20s like?"
We'll all have different interpretations of it, but by asking, let's just say 100 people, they'd get a good example of what it could be, right? And I'm not saying this is what it was. I'm saying this is what it probably was. This is what it probably felt like. And to me, it feels like there was more of like a community back then. Like you were interacting with the world. You know, earlier when I said that I felt like I was watching myself, it's kind of like that. It kind of feels like I'm not living my life, I'm watching my life. And the only time I truly feel like I'm here and I'm present and I'm myself is like when I'm out doing stuff. When I'm with my friends, I feel like I'm living my life. When I'm at home playing games, I feel like I'm wasting my life. You know? Because it's so new, our brain can't understand it. It can't understand wanting to be inside all day in a completely dark room. Messes up your circadian rhythm. It messes up your hormones, your emotions. And it just doesn't feel right. It feels like we're missing something. Like, yeah, you can have friends on Discord or Skype or whatever, and you can talk all day long, but it's not the same as having a person in front of you and reading their body language and like watching them laugh. Like you don't interact the same. Why do you think there's so much psychology in how we like dress and appear? Like, did you know if you wear red around your crush, you'll look more attractive to them?
Yeah, it was red is an attractive color.
Yeah, but it's not like you can have that kind of interaction online. You don't know if they're wearing red.
No, you can put a red banner.
What?
You can put a red banner.
But it's not going to associate the feelings of attraction with you, you know? It like small interactions like that you miss out on in the virtual world. And even if you were to get into like a VR game and they wear a red shirt, you're not going to look at that VR character in a red shirt and be like, fuck yeah, you're fucking attractive, you know? And it's, I don't know. I mentioned it in a previous episode. Like, we're all becoming the same person because we're all listening and reacting and watching the same shit. There's no diversity anymore. There's no culture anymore. And more than that, I've seen a huge rise in people abandoning their culture for white culture, quote unquote, or internet culture, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But why is it we're all watching, reading, and listening to the same shit? You know?
No.
I feel like somebody out there understands what I'm saying. Even if you don't. That's why I'm going to say it. But, I don't know. To me, there are a lot of small ways that you can improve your life, and technology isn't one of those ways. At least for a social environment. I hope we don't continue to be more isolated. I know that's what you want, and I know there's probably thousands of people like you out there who just want to be isolated, but I can't see the world like that. I can't view the world like that.
Devin, you said not too long ago that you don't know why you're a soldier person or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. What about it? I don't know why I'm a social person. I just am.
No, you said that. I forgot what we were talking about. It wasn't on the podcast.
Was it when we were outside?
No. That you don't like interacting with people or some shit like that.
No, I said I'm starting to realize that I hate people.
Oh.
And I do because I feel like... And I feel like a part of it is associated with all of us are the same now. Because our generation, I feel like we fall into a lot of stereotypes. Because, again, we're all influenced by the same media.
That's not true. Because you and I, compared to your brother and his friend, we're completely different people.
Oh, no, there are outliers for sure. But
you and I compared to Kyle, completely different.
For the most part. Okay, and this is what I'm saying. I'm going based off of a lot of generics here.
But how?
Okay, when you and me are complaining about other people, we say things like, I don't like the people who always go out and party, right? And that is a common thing that we see in our generation. You know, in our age range, we see a lot of people who are doing the same types of things. The people who got pregnant after high school, we group them into a group together. The people who died, grouped together. The people who went to jail, grouped together. The people who stayed together for 10 years. You know, like we categorize things in all of these different groups. And that's what I'm doing when I say that. I'm saying there's a lot of groups that I commonly see from our generation over and over and over again, or people that fit into those groups. And it just kind of feels repetitive to me.
Just give it time. It's all going to change.
Everything about our generation feels repetitive.
I'm pretty sure that 50 years ago, there is a same guy, same person, saying the exact same thing you are.
Oh, no, I'm aware of that. I know these feelings aren't unique to me. But for me specifically, and me personally, I feel like there's something special about communication itself that technology is stripping from us. We're so used to living in the virtual world, we're forgetting how to live in the physical one. And because of that, I think a lot of us are going to look back on our lives in the future and be upset at the life we lived. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. If you want to, be on Discord all day or play games all day, that's your choice. Because I do that from time to time. Shit, we were on Discord last night. We were all joking. And then I was streaming Omegle like a couple days ago before that. Like, there's fun to be had there. But that doesn't mean you should cut out the whole physical world or just focus on the virtual. That's what Ready Player One is about. It's about getting back into the physical world. Yeah. Not living in the virtual world. There are elements of it that we should learn to appreciate before it's completely stripped from us, is what I'm saying. Because who knows, in 50 years, it might be commonplace for people to only be married online. It might be common for you to be able to marry people online and have it, government approved. And then they can tax you guys like you guys are a couple. Who knows? I don't fucking know. I think we really saw the potential of where our society could go virtually when the pandemic hit. Because everybody was only living online. And we got to see what that's like. That helped a lot of people wake up and go, I like being with people. And some people were like, I kind of like that alone feeling, I kind of liked being alone for the however long. I don't know, man. Just appreciate your life. Appreciate what you got in it. Talk to people.
Don't talk to people.
If you want, you don't have to. I gave you guys homework a long ass time ago for all you original fans. And I told you guys to talk to people. I hope you guys are still trying.
I think that's why I'm the favorite, because I don't give them homework.
Yeah, I know. But that's fine. I don't have to be the favorite. I just want to be appreciated later on. I hope people will look back on this show and appreciate what we did. Because we're so unique when you really think about it.
We're not that unique.
To an extent.
We're
because...
we're just Mexican who have a podcast.
Yeah, but we're unique in how we construct our podcast. Because we're not one of those social... Or aside from this episode, we're not one of those current event podcasts where they just highlight the news. We're not one of those commentary podcasts where we highlight the news or highlight celebrities and then just shit on them the whole time. We're not just a conspiracy podcast where we talk about conspiracy. We're everything. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, we add unique flair to it and we make it unique to us. We have real life lessons in here. We have messages. We have funny moments. Oh, man. Somebody needs to appreciate this later on. Somebody needs to look back and go, oh my God, these guys were in their bag when they made this shit. Because we're not going to be here forever. We said that 100 times.
I'm immortal.
No, he's not.
Wait,
even if you are immortal, we're not going to be here forever. We're not going to do this show forever.
Yeah, that's true.
So you guys got to appreciate this shit while we're still live and still going on.
While you are still alive.
Not alive, live.
Oh, live.
While we're still doing this on a weekly basis.
Oh, okay. I think we should end it then because
the
back of my head is starting to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I want food. My stomach's hurting.
I need to lie down.
Let's get some Canes. Remember Canes before they canceled it in 30 years? Oh wait, real quick. I wanted to add this mini segment to some of our episodes. Yeah, we did it before, but what games are you playing right now, or what shows are you watching? Give some recommendations to the people.
I don't have any recommendations.
Because I this is weird. But a lot of times when I listen to shows, they would talk about like a TV show they're watching or a game they're playing, and it would make me want to try it. So, just casually mention. You don't have to pitch it.
Subscribe to an OnlyFans girl.
Have you done that?
In the past, yeah.
And you like actively like waited for new content?
Not actively waited.
But you were like subscribed and you would check. You're like,
I was
okay,
like,
this new video.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, I'm playing The Witcher 3. I'm moving past that, okay? I'm not going to stay on that. I'm playing The Witcher 3, replaying it for the second time. Really like that. I've been getting the Red Dead itch, but I don't want to buy it again.
Have you heard of the new movie that's going to come? What the fuck is it called? The Creator?
Creator? No.
It's about how AI took over the world. And
okay, we're done.
I'll show you the trailer right now.
All the horror stories that are going to come out in the next 5 years are all going to be AI, pandemic, or war-based.
No.
Yep, guaranteed.
Want to bet?
No, because I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping
Oh.
that the writers are creative enough to take everything that we've gone through recently and everything we're about to go through and make something creative out of it. Like vampires are supposed to be a comment on racism or something. Like they traced it back. And it's because they're different from what we normally associate with humans.
But they're white.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what it was. But like all these creatures are commentaries on different things. And we never realized it.
That's stupid.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But it kind of gives it new meaning.
No, it just gives it bullshit meaning.
Why? How's that bullshit?
I feel like
meaning?
they just said it to say it.
Maybe. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a good horror story, but if there's meaning behind it, it really gives it the longevity. Like Frankenstein and like Dracula, the original Dracula.
I don't have an emotional connection to it.
Well, you haven't read them, but okay. We're done now. We're leaving. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning into this episode, guys. I hope you really like it. I would announce stuff, but apparently there's a curse associated with
Yes.
it. So, we'll see you guys next week. We love you. Bye.
This concludes the Moon Men podcast. The end.